Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 27th of November. Now if you are new here, please consider subscribing. I pretty much do daily predictions. Hit those like buttons guys, and please comment down below. You know I love hearing from you guys. We let each other know what's going on where we're living because a lot of us are from different parts of the world. I am coming to you from my garden outside. This is my little bit of zen, my Japanese garden. All the blossoms, look, are blooming with spring. It's so beautiful. We've finally got some sunshine, well, a little bit of sunshine. You can see it's pretty cloudy. We've had bits of rain on and off. It's just been really funny weather. Pauline Taylor, I've also put the link of your little mini puller card as well, so look out for that on your comments. I've linked it. It was the 21st of November. If you're looking for that, I've got it actually in brackets after the title. Okay guys, I might just get started. I haven't really got any admin today. The only admin I've really got that's of any interest really is poor old Elbow. He's going down in the polls. Cheers everyone, I've got my cup of tea. Yes, Elbow's not so popular. I wonder why. Just because he's jet setting all around and having a lovely old time and not solving any of their problems back here at home in Australia. So sadly, he's not as popular as he once was for some mysterious reason. I'm guessing a lot of these global elites and leaders aren't as popular as they once were, are they? How about we get straight into the reading? Don't forget, guys, I do my puller cards for 2 viewers up at the end of each reading, and we can all learn off each other's as well, remember, guys. Yesterday, I did Lisa Channon and Angela Rancher. So go and look out for those, and I will do 2 more new ones today, so look out for them. All right. Ooh, Sophie, of course, has to interrupt everything. You know what she's like. She's wearing her camouflage again today. Oh, she's very high. My dogs are very high maintenance, but you're all used to that. Okay, let's see what we get. I'll close my eyes and get started. Yeah, I'm getting it. People are fishing for information. The people waking up are doing their fishing. I talked about them throwing their rods in, trying to catch a little bit of the truth. Well, they're fishing now. People are tapping away on their computers, doing their Google research, watching. I think a lot of people, actually, to be quite honest, are turning off mainstream media. I actually think a lot of people are looking on more probably YouTube's not going to help, but more like Sky News and different news channels where they give a little bit of an alternate view. I am feeling that people are turning away from the basic narrative that's being fed to them on mainstream media because none of it's making any sense. So I do feel like people are doing their fishing. It's like a big fishing competition where there's heaps of fisher ladies, or whatever you call them. We've got to use the correct wording, haven't we? Fisher people. I feel like there's a lot of people... no barking. Hey, come here. Oh, she's a rat bag, you are. Fishing for the truth. They're trying to research. They're trying... Oh, she's showing off. No. Sprocket, come here. No. Oh, every time. Sorry, guys. You know how bad they can be, my doggos. Got to interrupt the video. So there's this fishing going on for the truth. Sorry about my dog. Sophie, enough. Right. Come here now. Oh, that's just... Get here. Right now. Sophie is so naughty. She hasn't got a... Get here. She hasn't got a bucket. Enough. Sit. She hasn't got her barking collar on, so she's being extra silly. Stop. Sit down. Thank you, Sprocket. Well done. You know, wouldn't be the same without an interruption. All right, sit, Sprock. Come on. All right. And it's Sophie. She's always got to have the last word as well, like a teenage kid. Oh, stop it now. Oh, my goodness. No, I'm getting this... Oh, now I've lost my train of thought. Sorry, guys. Oh, my God. Lucky you guys are so tolerant of my crazy rescue dogs. All right, let's keep going. Oh, it's showing me people clinging to hope. Sprocket's going a lot better too, guys. He's not 100%. Yeah. He's not his old self, but he is improving every day. I just made him an omelette. He's had a nice little eggy omelette this morning for breakfast. Oh, he's a big old boy. I do love this boy. It's showing me people clinging for hope. Getting back to the reading. Sorry, guys. People are clinging on. They're wanting some hope. It's showing me people curled up with like a doona around them, just in that sort of fetal position, just looking out to the universe for some hope. See, there's no hope. I'm getting this quote, like, keep hope alive, keep hope alive. How do you keep hope alive when there isn't any hope? I mean, we find hope on this channel. We just keep going and getting on with it, don't we, with our own lives? But a lot of these people wake up, they feel helpless, hopeless, like the future's really dire. Like, how do you keep hope alive in that sort of situation? That's what I'm getting for a lot of the people waking up. They're curled up with this blanket around them. Sophie is showing off. I'm so sorry. The Zen garden. What happened to all the Zen? I suppose they're happy and healthy on their diet. That's a good thing. So I'm getting this. People are clinging and desperate for hope. And I think too, they're looking at their government. We know they're looking at their government to try and put them on the right path. Like, how do we get out of this? Did I tell you guys now they're putting the deposits for first home buyers, their deposit I think's gone up to 30% or something like that. Instead of 15% or 15,000, they'll loan. You know, the government has to step in, of course, and help everybody to buy a house because no one can afford it, as we know. So the more government packages are starting to roll out here because, oh yeah, they're nice. They're helping all the little people out. Not Sophie, enough. Oh my God. So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that people are just like looking to their government. Sophie, enough. She is so naughty. I'm going to put you inside if you keep going. That is enough. Come here now and sit right now. No. She's like a defiant teenager. No, it's not funny. I'm not laughing, Sophie. Come here, Sprocket. I'm going to pat Sprocket then. Make her jealous and then she'll come over and be quiet. Good boy. Good boy. Sit down. Sit down. So that's what we're getting. They're looking for some sort of hope. And maybe in some way, oh, sorry, that was my little stool. In some weird way, people see hope when, for example, the hostages are handed back over. There was hope when that happened. The little buses and the ambulances drove in. It gives people hope that there is some sort of kindness in the world still, even in evil people. Like, you know, people are looking to any sort of hope is what I'm getting. Oh, Spocky, good boy. Oh, very distracting, my doggos, especially you, Sophie. Oh, the lovely Zen garden ruined by barking. All right, let's keep going. Sit down. Come on, it's okay. Sit down, sweetheart. I think sometimes Sprocket milks it a little bit for a bit of attention. Can't blame them, can you? All right. England's rising. I'm getting it. We know Ireland and Dublin's going off at the moment. We know the beast mode, anger, it's all happening in these parts of the world. But I am getting that London's still rising. London's Palestine, Israel protests and all this, it's still happening. It's still growing. It's not calming down. I do feel I'm getting that for England, UK. The beast mode, anger's rising in people. See, it's like I keep saying, guys, people are looking for anywhere that they can vent their anger. So if they see an opportunity, boom, they're going to just rise up into their pain bodies. We know that's what's going on. So I do feel that in the UK, that's still happening. Let's keep going. I'm getting the dynamics is really changing between the little peasants, little people and Lego people. The dynamics has changed between them and the social elites and these government dictators and all that. The dynamics is changing. I do feel like the dynamics is changing. It's not the same relationship it was before. See, people put all their faith, not all people, because we know here the BS detectors, which is all of us on this channel, we didn't put any hope in our government at all because we knew past history. We used our logical mind. Past history shows that they've never got our best interests at heart. I mean, we know they're pretty much, nearly all, are very good liars. And a lot of people, sadly, that weren't awake back when, put their faith in government. But that's changing. The dynamics is changing. People aren't having the same faith in their government that they used to. The tide is turning. The tide is turning. People are moving away from that. Are you going to sit and be quiet, Sophie? I certainly hope so. Thank you. Sit. Enough. Oh, she is such a rat bag attention seeker. So the tide is turning. The dynamics is changing. The relationship is changing. The trust is disappearing. And like I said, I think I said it yesterday, people are trying to ignore their government. They're trying to run away. They're trying to move away from government. They don't like what the government is doing to their lives. Oh, someone must be mowing here. Sorry, guys. It's always a noise of some sort, isn't there? I don't get it. My Zen garden. What happened, guys? I'm going to do what my girlfriend Sandy would say. I'm finding calm and what is it? Mindful stillness or something. I'm trying to find some Zen still, despite all the noise. I can still hear the birds. That's the main thing, guys. So that's what we're getting. We're getting a change in dynamics. People aren't trusting. They're not trusting their government. And that's the difference. See, in the beginning of when the first stepping stone got laid down, which we know he was the picky wheel to set everything up, people trusted their government and they fell for it. They fell for it. But they're not falling for everything anymore. They're not trusting their government. See, they were lied to. You think how many times they were lied to during the picky wheel? Just think about it. All of us here know, yep, if you 2 weeks to flatten the curve, wasn't that the original lie? Oh, then we've got the old, social distancing, that'll stop it spreading, didn't work. Then we've got wear masks, that'll stop it spreading, didn't work. Then we've got, if you get 2 jabs, that'll work. And then that'll keep you won't get the CV ever. But then it started to be, no, you'd actually need a 6-8 week booster because it actually does wane. So there was a number of lies that were told during the original first stage of the rollout, and people know that. Even though they were in the mass psychosis, people still had, people are still aware because they're thinking, well, I've had it, like a lot of people, as we know here, who were pickied, had it like 3-4 times. That's what happened in Australia. It went through everybody, but it went through everyone who had the picky. It pretty much didn't, hardly anyone. Well, my hubby had it. He did a little test at home. What did they call that little at-home test? Just out of curiosity. And he was fine. It was just like a little bit of a head cold for like 2 days, and then he was fine. We know how it goes. So they've been lied to a lot. They've been lied to a lot. What started off as the 2 years to flatten the curve ended up being, 4 years and continue your jabs, pretty much. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that much here because we don't want to get a strike, do we, guys? All right, let's keep going. Oh, so I'm getting that. People are harbouring resentment towards government, not us. We laugh at the government antics and everything that's going on. We find it funny. Like Sushi, for example, with his big rollout of the US tracking systems and all that in the UK. What an epic fail flop that was. Everybody zoomed around, the Blade Runner zoomed around and ripped the cameras down, and it just become this great big giant circus clown show that everybody found amusing. Well, we all found it amusing. But other people woke up. See, when these things happen, then people started to question, hang on, what's going on? And they're starting to see the bigger picture now. It's like I said, people were seeing it all as separate. Like, they had a climate change. They had these people go out on these little boats for this climate change protest here on the weekend. Complete madness. I mean, not that anything ever eventuates from it anyway. And they took out like an 80-something-year-old man in a little kayak. That'd be like taking Biden out on a kayak. He could hardly bloody swim, I reckon, if the boat turned up. It was just, it's getting craziness, this stuff. And what does it prove anyway? Nothing ever comes of it, does it? I don't even get this stuff. So, but that's what the people are seeing. See, at once upon a time, for them, it was all separate. But now they're starting to think, hang on, how can every aspect of our life be getting changed? And we know how everyone hates change. We talk about it here. We've got better at it now. We accept change and we go with the flow a lot more here on my channel. But you think about a lot of people. Most people don't like change. It's uncomfortable. And when your whole life's changing and you're having to get renewable lecky cars that you're hearing are blowing up and the batteries are catching on fire and you've got to get a cashless society, but then, like the Origin shutdown here that happened the other week that caused utter chaos for businesses and people and all this kind of thing. Actually, they just opened a big, they just opened a big tollway in Sydney, and they showed it on the smart, well, it wasn't a tollway, sorry, it was a bridge. But they had something up about the tollway was $11, and people are avoiding going through the tollway. So it's caused this big traffic jam, whereas if everyone went through the tollway, they would be, it would be a clean run. But people were in traffic for 2-3 hours to avoid paying the tolls because the signage was wrong or something. It's mad. So people are getting really desperate. Things are tight now, but you'd use your amount of petrol on that anyway. But there must be more to the story. I'll keep you up to date on that. But just complete chaos and madness, I'll tell you, going on. So it's about people saving their dollar. So this is why people are piecing it all together, because every aspect of their life is being ruined. It's being ruined. We know it. There's nothing that's going untouched. Look at you guys sharing with me in the UK, Canada, America, everywhere, how much price of groceries are going up through the roof. We know they are. No one's escaping except the global elites and the royal Kardashians aren't having to pay much. You guys were telling me over there in the UK, and I don't know if the rest of you know this, but apparently, Charles, if there's no one that's left an estate, like if somebody dies and they've not left a will or whatever, apparently Charles and the royals, they take it on as their own little bit of wealth growth. Yes, they take on the proceeds of that. Because what else are they going to do but build up their empire with more finance and money? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can imagine how the people felt about that in the UK when that came out the other day. Oh, thanks for sharing, guys. What a complete Kardashian circus show that is. I see Harry and Meghan are still, they're still getting lots of coverage. I don't even know what for. Oh, no, that's what it was. They were at the hockey game, wasn't it? Because I think they're going to have the Invictus Games. I don't even know where that was, but, Harry and Meghan staying in the limelight. They're all part of the Kardashian clown show. We know that they are. But, of course, they're still on their privacy tour. We want our privacy. Like the South Park, was it? Bloody picket signs and all. Oh, if you haven't seen the South Park footage of Meghan and Harry, you've got to go check it out, guys. It's the funniest thing ever. So much for the privacy. They're poor kids. Their poor kids are living around all this. Sometimes I think about that. I think, God, how sad. You go to live your nice private, go and have your private life. Do an odd thing. Yeah, fine. But it just, they just shove it in our faces all the time, don't they? Although at least the Invictus Games is something positive. I guess we can give Harry a little tick for that. Doing something, getting back to things that appeal to people, not all the bloody drama and nonsense and court cases. All right, let's see if there's anything else, guys. Oh, sorry about the noise. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're carpet cleaning or something next door. Every time I come out to give you guys some nature, there's either someone hammering, someone sawing, I think people know I'm here and they do it on purpose. How's the universe? I guess it's so we can practice drowning it out, guys. All right. Hasn't it gone quiet on the Russian-Ukraine front? I just giggle at that. I think it's so obvious, isn't it? Maybe it had run its course and it was time for a new show, a new battle. I'm getting Russia and Poland at the moment. There might be some more military strikes there. There could be. I feel like it's certainly not done. It's just not in the forefront of everybody's mind. But I am seeing strikes in Russia. Ukraine might target them again. Just to keep it all on the map. They don't want it fizzling out to nothing. They've put a lot of effort into that award-winning show, we could call it here. So I am feeling a bit of attacks again around this. We'll probably see a little bit of this soon. But it has been really quiet on the Western Front, hasn't it? All right, I'm getting Poland. I'm getting fightbacks around government for Poland. I'm getting Greece still. We've been getting Greece for a while. We know they want one of the Greek islands for the global elite paradises, but I am getting that the Greeks are fighting back. The Greeks are making a stand. They don't want their beautiful country ruined by a dictatorship. I do feel that in Greece. They're standing strong. They're standing up. They're wanting to be heard. It's going on everywhere, isn't it? Let's see if there's anything else, and then we'll pull some cards. Of course, we've got to get China. Oh no, I get muddled up. We're getting China, which is Canada. God, mini China. God, I am seeing the streets filling with people. People lining the streets. When do you go to the vote? Is it next year? I am getting people lining the streets. People don't want to miss out. People want to have their say. People know their government. See, more and more people know their government's corrupt. It doesn't take much to work that out in Canada, does it? People know the government's corrupt. People want to make a stand. People want to have their say. They're sick of being squashed. And I think what's happening in China is people don't want to end up like Panda, which is a communist country. That's our code name for it here, Xi-Ping's lovely country. People don't want to end up like that because they know that's where they're headed. And I think what's happening is people are like, why should this monster take us down? And are we all going to stand here and take it? But I'm getting that song, we're not going to take it. We're not going to take it. We're not going to take it anymore. Which is good. That means people are standing up. People are willing to fight now. Shame they weren't willing to fight back in the days of Ottawa. Oh, well, a lot were. But as soon as he froze those bank accounts, people just panicked and they retracted into their little shells, which was really sad. Because it would have been unreal to get the support of people behind the truckers more. All those people standing on the side of the road, clapping on the bridges, where did they go? Why didn't they all drive there en masse and just oust Trudeau? It would have been brilliant, wouldn't it? But I am getting that for Canada. People are finally waking up to themselves. Oh, it's only taken 4 years. So they're not going to take it in China. That's a good thing, guys. And it's not just you guys watching my... Oh, that's my stool. I keep moving my wooden stool. People are waking up in China. It's happening. It's happening. Don't be scared over there. I know you guys aren't scared here on my channel. But people were scared, but I feel like they're not scared anymore. Because they figure if they don't do something now, it's all going to be over Red Rover. And they will become Panda. They know that now. Because, see, everything's woken them up. You think about all this, God, all the crap that Turdo's been feeding everybody. Example, one major one, transgender movement. Digital IDs, just to name a couple. Major things that people are waking up to. The cashless society. Everyone's worked that out. Oh, hang on a minute. We're all going to be credited. Oh, and the banks are going to be making more and more money and upping all their fees. Like I told you the other day, that fee was $8 on one transaction. Like, this is happening. It's not just us seeing it. And these things come up on people's phones. People, now that everything's so tight in the world globally, remember, people are looking at their statements more. They're sussing out what this and this is costing. And hang on, where'd that other $50 go I had in my account? Oh, that's right. It's gone on fees and charges. Hello, people are working it out, especially in China. All right, let me see if there's anything else, and then we'll pull some cards. Yeah, and that's the song I'm getting by Midnight Oil again. The rich get richer, the poor get the picture. The bombs never hit you when you're down so low. Nothing ever happens. No one really matters. No one ever tell me what am I to know. Oh, what's the song called? It's by Peter Garrett, the guy that dances, that does all the political songs here in Australia. Midnight Oil, you would have all heard of him. The rich get richer, the poor get the picture. It could be you wouldn't read about it. That might be the name of the song. Go look it up and play it today. You wouldn't read about it. You wouldn't read about it. Just another incredible deal. Yeah, go check it out, guys. You've got to play those songs today. All right, I'm going to pull for us guys some Gaia Oracle. Let's do this for everybody. Oh, I've got a Dorian Virtue card in here. Of course I have. Oh, my God. All right. I've got two, actually. Okay, now we'll pull a Gaia Oracle. Oh, my doggos are having a nice rest anyway, aren't they, guys? Which is good. All right, jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. It's almost like a sadness on her face, isn't there? And look at the throat. Look at the throat chakra glowing. Keep healing. Keep shining your light, guys. Appreciation, spiritual, emotional reconnection. Yeah, and that's what the awakening is. It's reconnecting with your emotions, understanding your emotions, dealing with your emotions. That's what we've had to go through, and now that's what the other people are having to go through. You know, keep your voice flowing here. Keep it open. Keep it fired up. Don't shut down your communication. Don't be squashed in the things you want to say. Like I say to you, we don't need to say a lot. We just need to say a little. Less is more. Remember that saying, guys. Less is more. Less is more. Oh, Spocket's still snoring. He's here under the tree. Good girl. Sacred journey. Life cycles, family transformation. Yeah, see, we've had this before. We've been through all of this. We've got like the tree of life. We've just got all this energy. Like it's sort of set up in like chakra points, isn't it? The sacred journey. We've been through the journey. Life cycles, family transformation. You know, everything we've been through. We have been through a lot of life cycles. We've had dramas probably with family, friends, but we've transformed. We've completely transformed into somebody else. We're not who we were probably prior to this whole global reset beginning. I think we could all agree here how much we've changed. How we've evolved is Sophie is crazy. Amethyst, transformation, certainty, confidence. Oh, I have to cover her because she's nude. How's bloody YouTube? Amethyst, isn't it that beautiful purple crystalline stone? Amethyst. It is. And see, I always think of purple as very mystical colour. Transformation, certainty and confidence. Yes, see, once you transform and go through your awakening process, you become a lot more confident and more certain of your decision making. That's why we're getting that. God, I nearly fell over, guys. I'm a turnout. Oh, I forgot my other cards, guys. I'm going to have to pull us a soul expression card today, guys. This is for all you. Oh, no, I did remember them. Here they are, my angel answers. Let's pull an angel answer. This is for all my viewers, for all of you guys. Sorry about the Zen garden carpet cleaning machine or whatever experience. It's crazy. Alright, I think there's a few mozzies. I'm getting bitten. Lucky the dogs have got fur. They don't get bitten by mozzies, do they? They're lucky. Trust. All will work out well. We, your angels, are here to nurture, protect and heal you. Trust in the healing power of our love. We love you more than you will ever know. How much do we get trust, guys? It's crazy. And that's the trusting that everything will unfold nicely. And it is. I think if you asked us 4 years ago, maybe even 3 years ago, if people would wake up, we just felt it would never happen. But it is happening. So we have to keep trusting moving forward and just allow things to happen. Just let me see if there's one more thing around this. Oh, I'm getting that song. How do guides think of these things? Let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love flow. If you know what I mean, and it's a reason. Oh, that's the song, isn't it? There's a reason why the sun don't shine, and there's a reason. Is that the same song? Let your love shine. That's us. Let our love shine, let our love flow. And that's the frequency. That's not literally about love. Well, it can be, but it's about flowing with that great high vibe frequency vibration. Just keep flowing, keep trusting, guys. Gosh, we get that reiterated so much here on my channel, don't we? And that's why I always give you things to manifest, because then you know you are flowing really well and that you're staying on your path. Oh, they're giving me something for you to manifest today. It's a black chicken, you know, like a black chicken. I want a black chicken, that's all I'm getting. So you got to manifest a black chicken. There's a challenge. We get a few challenging ones, don't we, sometimes, guys? A black chook. Any form. And I don't mean a charcoal. I mean a feathery one, but it can be in a book, it can be real, it can be anywhere. So that's how you know you're going to be on your path today. Okay, now I'm going to do my 2 viewer reads. The 2 I did yesterday was Lisa Channon and Angela Rancher. Now the first person I'm going to be pulling a card for today is Tracy Davis, 2008. Tracy. Okay, we're going to pull an Angel Answers card for you, Tracy, first. Recovery. And see, we've got the kind of yoga position, but someone's propping you up. It's time for recovery now. I feel like you've been running on empty for quite a long time. You're like an empty vessel. You're depleted. It's saying it's time for recovery, and they're really serious about this. They mean it. No more running on empty. It's like you've run out of water. It's like you're in the desert and you've run out of water. Or it's like you're in a car and you're running out of fuel and you're just putting along the road about to conk out. That's what I'm getting for you. It's time for you to recover, Tracy. Health is wealth. It's very important. See, I feel like you're a very gift-giving person, but not giving of, well, you do give gifts too, but you give your time and energy to a lot of things. You might be involved in things too. Like, this is just an example, say, an example would be like Meals on Wheels, where someone, volunteers a lot. Perhaps that's what you do, and it takes a lot of your energy. You might lend a kind ear. For example, when you, this is just an example, if you were to drop a Meals on Wheels meal off, you lend a kind ear to someone, you let them talk to you, or you might really listen to old people, or go in their house and I don't know, I'm just getting this kind of thing where you lend a kind ear to people, but it can be very, very draining. You've got to be very careful because you're running on empty at the moment. You're getting very, very tired from other people's energy is what I'm getting. I'll pull you another one, Tracy. You're getting very, very tired. Exhaustion is ruling your life, Tracy, at the moment. Reconsider. We've had this card for someone before. Reconsider. You've put a sword in the ground, but you've got to reconsider now. I feel like you're at a point in your life where you've got to consider, is this good for your health? You've got some decisions to make. That's what I'm feeling, Tracy. You've got some decisions to make around moving forward. How are you going to do this? Are you going to keep going? Should you make change? I feel like you're at a bit of a standstill, because I think deep down you're not really happy. So reconsider things. And the guides here in this picture are saying, do what's best for you. Do what's best for your mind, body, and spirit. You're too drained. You've got, everything you're doing is taking your energy. This is what I'm getting. So there's nothing wrong, and the guides are saying, with standing still and assessing the situation. That's good to do that. So start really thinking about what you want to do moving forward, because I do feel at the moment you are physically, mentally, emotionally, and everything totally drained and depleted. It is time to fill up your tank, Tracy. I'm going to pull you a soul expression card. The tank is on, it's got the light flashing with the E on it. So you're not doing the things that refuel you. Like, what refuels you? I'm getting mountain air, sea breeze, baking a cake, productive things that serve you, not other people. Fairies. Meditate with this card to feel the loving support of the fairies. And when I think of fairies, it can literally mean fairy gardens and things like that, because that sometimes is somewhere mystical and magical that people create. But for you, it's like your guidance. You're being guided. These are your spirit guides, your fairies. Let's pull another one. See, you're being guided about this because it's important. Oh, this one jumped out. Cycles. I respect the cycles of nature. I honor the shadow and the light within me. I plant positive seeds for my future. Yep, it's time now. See, you've been in this cycle, and I feel like you're in this endless loop. It's like you're on the mouse wheel and you can't get off. Well, it's time to get off. You either jump off, or you either stop the mouse wheel and you actually get off. I'm seeing you on this cycle. It could be the end of a cycle for you, and that's okay, because it means a new cycle. It's like a rebirth, being reborn. We talked about the cycles of life the other day. You know, is it the tadpole into the frog and the caterpillar into the butterfly? We talk about these things all the time. They're just cycles of change. Sometimes that's what you need to replenish yourself. Honor the light and dark within you. It's okay to feel those feelings of overwhelm, exhaustion, and you know, you can only give so much till you finally collapse in a big pile on the floor. Well, don't let that happen. Accept the darkness, accept the difficult times, and now start to move towards the light. That's the cycle. I always show that book of mine, Thick Face, Black Heart. It's when you go through times of darkness or heaviness or being weighed down, that then it makes all the light look better. It makes everything look better. Example, mountain air, sea breeze, cooking, smells of cooking a cake, and the joy of achieving a beautiful cake, baking a cake. See, time might not allow these things in your life, Tracy, but it's time to let them in now. I want you to go and do that. I want you to start thinking. It's okay to stand idle for a little bit, but then you've got to start making decisions that are going to refuel your tank, because that's what's happening. You're lacking in fuel. Very important. Can't reiterate it enough, Tracy. Get to the petrol station and fill the tank up till it's on F, meaning full. All right, the next person I'm going to be pulling is Politics 392. You've been on my channel for ages as well, Politics. So I'm going to pull you an Angel's Answers card first. Let's see what we get. Oh, they're jumping, bit of action in your life. Oh, sorry about the noise today. I don't even know what is going on there. Sounds like a carpet shampooing truck, doesn't it, guys? Be assertive. Politics. I feel like you're finding your way now. You are in your assertive suit. It's showing me you in a suit, being assertive. You speak your mind. You don't detract anymore. I think once upon a time maybe you used to. The fact that your name is Politics, I'm guessing you don't detract anymore. You don't back off. You stay in your position of power. I feel like you're highly intelligent. I feel like your intelligence lies in certain areas. You have great strengths. You're very good with strategies. You have a very good way of laying things out on paper. You can make things look visibly easy on paper. It's almost showing me like blueprints, like that sort of thing. And perhaps this could be that you're a real planner. Like an example would be if you were going to redo your garden, for example, you would do that all on paper before you actually put it into a practical vision. I feel like you like to sketch, you like to draw, you like to see outcomes before they happen. Let me pull another one for you, Politics. You're a very practical person. Yeah, and take action. Take action. You are an action person. But I do still feel that you don't take action until you really know where you're going. And I'm getting that song by Talking Heads, is it? It's not You're on the Road to Nowhere, but I'm getting that part of the song where it's 'cause I know where I'm going and I don't know where I've been. I'm getting that song for you. But you're not on the road to nowhere. See, I'm getting that song. But you will not take action unless you've got your plan in place. You're a very organised planner. But you usually like to do it on paper, like notes. You never go into anything blindly. It's like you're always prepared. Everything's concrete and cemented before you move forward, and that's a good thing. That's a safe way of protecting yourself. Politics, it's very smart, actually. I'm going to pull you a soul expression card around this. Let's see what we get. Personal power. It is safe for me to stand in my personal power and worthy. See, you've certainly had a journey through your life, and now you realise that you deserve the personal respect. It's getting back to that assertive again. Yes, being assertive. Personal power. You're very intelligent. You've got good strength, power, knowledge, organisational skills. Artistic. I express myself artistically. I allow the vibration of creation into my life. And you do. Your creativity is your intelligence. I feel like your creativity is your intelligence. You're a bright spark, a very bright cookie. There's not much you don't know, but you still have dreams. I take the time to dream. I believe in my dreams. I take positive action towards them. You're still a dreamer though too. You still have plans. They're not rock solid yet, but you're still dreams. See, it's really important to have dreams and visions, and you're also very curious about the world too and how it works. I feel like you're still coming into your real spiritual alignment. I feel like you're still coming into that. You're still working out how the world works. And I'm getting that song for you by Stevie Nicks, Dreams. Of course I am. So, here I go again. You say you want your freedom. Who am I to keep you down? I feel like you've got all this going on. You've got intelligence, you've got power, you're assertive. And I also still believe that you're really still focusing on your spiritual growth. It's fantastic, because that's what you got to do. You got to keep opening up, haven't you? All right, I'm going to leave you guys with that today. I'm going to see if there's anything else to close with today. Hang on, guys. Oh, they give me that Fleetwood Mac song by Stevie Nicks. Is it? Stand up in the middle of a room. I could not see you. All right, in the middle of the night to be dancing when I line. Don't know why we're getting it. I'm just going to finish with that song tonight. We get a lot of Fleetwood Mac, don't we, guys? Maybe they were more political than what we knew back then. Maybe that's the message. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Goodbye from the doggos. Sprocket's down here in the dirt. There he is. He's collapsed. God bless. And Sophie, she's over there, finally behaving after all the barking. And I'll say goodbye from Australia. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Don't forget, subscribe, hit the like buttons, and please feel free to comment down below. I'm off to go shopping. That'll be fun. And I'm going to enjoy the day too and do some gardening too. Take care, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.